Hello, let's play a bunch of New York Times games, but first we reveal our dad joke and this day in history. For Thursday, March 12th, why couldn't the sesame seed leave the casino? Because he was on a roll. All right. And on March 12th, 1933, what do you think happened March 12th, 1933? Well, FDR gives his first fireside chat. 8 days after his inauguration, President Franklin D. Roosevelt gave his first national radio address, or fireside chat, broadcast directly from the White House. Roosevelt began the first address simply, "I want to talk for a few minutes with the people of the United States about banking." He went on to explain his recent decision to close the nation's banks in order to stop a surge in mass withdrawals by panicked investors worried about possible bank failures. The banks would be reopening the next day, Roosevelt said, and he thanked the public for their fortitude and good temper during the banking holiday. At the time, the United States was at the lowest point of the Great Depression, with between 25 and 33% of the workforce unemployed. The nation was worried, and Roosevelt's address was designed to ease fears and to inspire confidence in his leadership. Roosevelt went on to deliver 30 more of these broadcasts between March 1933 and June 1944. They reached an astonishing number of American households, 90% of which owned a radio at the time. All right. And I'd like to thank the following members for starting a new month. Thank you to Antoine Tetilin, Gary Fertel, Matty D, Micah Mollering, Cordell Ring, who's a Tier 2 member, and Nikita Quenz, who is a Tier 2 member. Thank you so much for your continued support. All right, well, let's start with connections. We're finding 4 groups of 4. We've got cuckoo clock, swing, step, sandbox, hourglass, Mexican flag, metronome, weather vane, windshield wiper, bunker, spin, pendulum, desert, reformer, Fruit Loops, and bar. Bar, spelled this way, that's like the gymnastic, not, that's the ballet, that's the ballet bar. Things related to ballet then, like spinning and stepping. I don't know. Let's hold off on that. A swing and a pendulum and a metronome go back and forth. Is there a fourth one? I mean, we have things that tell time. Cuckoo clock, hourglass, metronome, kind of. I don't know. Okay, what else goes back and forth, though? Fruit Loops do. Cuckoo clocks go in and out. They don't really go back and forth. Am I missing something obvious? Windshield wipers go back and forth. Okay. This seems like a category. Let's submit it. Things that move back and forth. Hey, +2 to green. Works every time. Every time. Let's see. 60% of the time. It works 100% of the time. Let's see. Fruit Loops is interesting. Maybe we're like colorful things. Rainbowy things. I've been thinking about the Mexican flag. I know it's got that eagle in the middle. I forget the exact colors, like red and green, maybe. Hourglass, cuckoo clock. Hourglass and sandboxes have sand in them. Desert has sand, and a bunker might have sand. Is there anything more obviously sand? I don't think so. Let's try that. Okay. Places to find sand. Bunker in golf. Step. Things that feature a bird. The Mexican flag, which has the eagle. Fruit Loops, it has Toucan Sam. The cuckoo clock has the cuckoo bird. And what else has a bird? Do weather vanes have birds? I'm going to try it. Okay. Featuring birds. This has to be ballet related in some way, right? Oh, interesting. I don't know what this means. Apparatus-based exercise classes. Okay, so spin class is those like bikes, right? Step class, reformer class, and bar class. I don't know what these are. That's okay. Maybe I'll look them up. Bar class. Low impact, high intensity workouts. that blend ballet, Pilates, yoga, and strength training. Okay. I did think it was ballet related. Reformer class. Is Reformer Pilates. Low impact full body workouts using specialized machines with springs for resistance. What's the machine used? Oh, I guess it's the bar that's used. Okay. That would make sense. All right, cool. Difficulty. I don't know. 2.5. It's hard for me to say. I think we have a 75% solve rate. Was there a rainbow herring today? I couldn't really tell. Maybe the what was it? Just the ways of telling time, a metronome, an hourglass, a cuckoo clock. I don't know which one of these would be it though. Anyway, let's just take a look. So they give it 2.3, their favorite rating. I almost did. 76%. I think I said 75, didn't I? All right. A lot of people getting no mistakes. 1 in 29 for this order. People are getting green first. Second really evens out. Maybe purple. Purple's a bit rarer. People who are getting who are losing are getting nothing. 10% of games lost because they got nothing. 3% got only green. 2% got only yellow. 2% got only blue. So purple is difficult today. All right. People are putting cuckoo clock in with oscillating devices. Yeah, going in and out. It didn't feel like a swing though. To me. Cuckoo clock, hourglass, metronome, and pendulum maybe as timekeepers. Okay, so that's the closest we'd get to a rainbow herring, but it's not quite because there's no blue. Putting swing in with step, spin, and bar. Oh, so trying to find like stuff ballet related probably. Weather vane in weather vane as a so people are trying to figure out what's the other thing that oscillates. Is it a weather vane? Is it an hourglass? Is it a cuckoo clock? Is it both a cuckoo clock and an hourglass? Right. Cool. So green 27%, cuckoo clock, hourglass, metronome, pendulum, timekeeping is at 11%. Cuckoo clock as in green. Then blue at 9%, yellow at 7%, purple at 6%. Okay. Cool. Well, that's it for connections. How'd you do? Well, let's do pips for Thursday, March 12th. We'll do the easy, then the medium, then the hard. Wow, just 2 towers here. We need a double. Here's a double. Then we need a 3-2. Okay. Now here we need a greater than 5. No, less than 5. Sorry. We have to add to 4. We're going to have to do 1, 3. So we're going to do 1 here. We're going to do a 3 here. And then the 2 goes up here. Okay. There are probably other ways to do that, but that's how I chose to. Let's play the medium. This adds to 8. How many add to 8? 5, 3 adds to 8. That should be it. Okay. We need a 4 and a 6 or 2 5s. We're out of 5s. We're out of 4s. Wait. No, 6, 2 is how we're going to add to 8 then. I missed that. So one of the 5, both 5s go in here. Let's pick a direction. We can always fix it. So this would be 1 blank, maybe? Where's this 6 going? So this would be blank 2. This would be 6, 6, and this would be 2, 3. Okay, so that I picked the correct direction. I won a 50-50 chance on that one. That's okay. Let's do the hard. Ooh. I think I do want to draw out our known dominoes here. Draw out our geometry. Okay. What's next? Do we have any 6, 6s? We do have a 6, 6. It could go here. Probably not, but it could. All right, I'm not... Oh, this one goes up. Okay. I don't think there's any other obvious geometry here. So let's look at 17. It has to be 6, 6, 5. That's the only choice. So this is a 6, 6 or a 6, 5. I have a 6, 6. Do I have a 6, 5? I'm hoping I don't. Okay. So this is our 6, 6 then. I'm going to look again for 6, 5 because I don't want to base my whole logic on a faulty Scan. Okay, so that means that can't be 6, 6. So this is going to go down, and this is going to go down, which means this goes down, which means this goes left, which means this goes down. And then this is open, but we don't quite know how yet. So this has to be 5 going into something that can add to 9. Now 9 is going to be either 3, 6, or 4, 5. So I need 5 with 3, 4, 5, or 6. I got 5 blank. That doesn't work. I've got 5, 3. That technically works. And I've got 5, 5 that works. Okay. 5, 3 would need a 6 here. We have some 6s left. Plenty, actually. Well, we've got 4 6s accounted for. How many 6s do we actually have? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, is it only 4? Oh, so these 6s have to go where the explicit 6s are, which means that this can't be a 3. So this needs to be the 5, 5. Now this is 4 into something. We've got 4, 2, 4, 3. What doubles do I have left? I think it's just the 1, 1, but I might be missing something. The 1, 1 is the only double I have left. If I do that, this would have to be 4, 1, and I don't have a 4, 1. So that means that my dominoes actually do this. So we need a 4 and a 6 to agree on the other end. So we're not doing the 4, 6. 4, 2, we have a 6, 2, so that's an option. 4, 3, we have a 6, 3, so that's an option. 4 blank is not. So it's either 4, 2 or 4, 3 down here. Yikes. So I don't know which one yet. I need a pretty small domino here. This uses a 5. Okay, maybe I should think about my 6s, where they go. What are the extremes? We have a 6, 1. That could go here. That cannot go here. So we don't have a 4, 1, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think we have a 4, 1. So not here. 6, 1 can't go in 8. 6, 1 could go in this 6. So whichever 6, 1, so 6, 1 either goes here or here, it's going to end up in a 6, which means it goes with a 5. What we have left are 5 blank and 5, 3. Now anything could go there, but here. So which 6 goes into 8 then? 6, 3 would require a 5. 6, 4 would require another 4. Which works. I don't know which way this goes. Shoot. Okay. I'm trying to find something logical here. I think I'm just gonna have to pick one of these. I'm gonna pick 4, 2 for no good reason. And we're gonna see if we can build off of this. So I need to use the 6, 2 here. And then here, what I was thinking was the 6, 4 with the 4, 3. And then this would be 3 into something. Well, what do I have left? 6, 3 and 6, 1. Both of which would be fine here. Okay, so 6, 1 would require a 5, 3. Which I don't have. Oh, I do have. Okay, so let's do a 6, 1 with a 5, 3. And we'll do the 5 blank here with the 6, 1. Wait, I just used the 6, 1. Sorry, we'll do the 6, 3 here. I don't know, I'll use the 3 blank, but this is a lot of guessing. I only have 1, 2 left. It's going to go here. I need something pretty small to go on this 6. I'm thinking maybe the 1, 1. Well, okay, what do I have 3 of, though? Oh, I have 3 1s. But I can't use a double in here. Oh, and this uses up one of the 1s. So, no, clearly I've made a mistake. Yeah, I knew vibing was a bad idea. All right, let's try to do a little better. Um, I suppose I could just try a 6-3 over here instead of a 6-2. Does it have to do with this 6? I don't know. I don't know how to think about this, right? I need 3 of something, not the ones. All right. Did I do the right thing here? No, I didn't. I want the 4-3. I want the 4-3. The 6-3 goes here. I want the 4-3. I have 3-1. I have 3-5 left. So I don't know what goes there. Okay, I've got 6-4 and 6-1. Well, that has to do this. Oh, I have 6-2 as well. This has to be 6-4 still. So now this is 4 something. We'll do the 4-2, I think. Meal, 4 blank lets me do the 5 blank here and the 6-1 down. And then this would be the 6-2, and then this would be the 4-2. Okay. I need this last 5 to be here. So these are all 3s. Oh, that's not. Oh, actually, I have enough 3s. No, I don't. Maybe that's key. Like this 5 here that goes in. We need 2 more of. What 5s do I have? Let me change my color here. I'm just gonna highlight what 5s I've got. So I've got 5 blank and 5-3. That's it. So this is either 3 blanks or 3 3s. I'm going to choose the blank because the 3s didn't work last time, even though there was a lot of other stuff going on. Let's just try it. And so now I need a 1. Oh no, I need a 1 going into something that a 5 goes into. That's the key. It's got to be 5-3 with 1-3 because there isn't a blank 3. Okay, that works. And now what other 3s do I have other than the 3-6? I got 3-4. So I think it's 3-4 with 1-1. I think that's what happens. It's either, it could be 3 blank with something that adds to 6. The 2-4. We'll see. Shoot, it's really hard to tell what's going to happen here. This has to be a 4. And I used up the 4-3, so I got to use the 4-2 here. Now I can use the 6-2 up. Six-one with 5 blank. I kind of like. I'm vibing again, but what am I supposed to do here? We're still going to do 6-4 here. 4 blank down. 6-3 here. 3 blank. And then the 2 blank down. Okay. I managed to vibe through it. Tough one today, for sure. It looks like a cat to me. With the tail straight up. This did seem key, this 5 and this 1. So this had to be 3s because there was only one way to get a 5 here and a 1 here with that geometry. And from there, I still had to vibe it, but it was a lot easier to vibe it. Okay, cool. Well, how'd you do? Hello, let's do the mini and midi crossword for Thursday, March 12th. Let's play. Like jerk chicken and chicken vindaloo. Maybe the style of cooking, I'm not sure. Capital of Vietnam is, oh, shoot. I'm having trouble recalling. Let's skip it. Well, would you look at that? These are tough so far. Gem in an oyster is a pearl. Thick roll of cash, like a wad of cash. Part of a naval fleet, a ship. The P in IPA. IPA is an international phonetic alphabet? Probably not, because phonetic doesn't fit. So IPA is going to be the beer. I don't remember, but it's going to start with P. Relative by marriage is an in-law. King blank, venomous snake, a king cobra. Sign obeyed by merging traffic, yield. I wish. Hanoi is the capital of Vietnam. I'll be. Oh yeah, is it like India Pale Ale or something like that? Now it's coming to me. So, jerk chicken and chicken vindaloo are spicy. Okay, so not method of cooking, just how they taste. And Hanoi is the capital of Vietnam. And, well, would you look at that as all B. All right, let's move on to the MIDI. The theme is songwriting. It's not you, it's me. Sounds in a zombie movie. Growls, groans, a groan? Oh, sounds, though. So I can't do growls or groans. It's going to end in S. Let's skip it. Poke bowl ingredient. Ahi. Scout group. Not sure. You're so vain, you probably think this song is about you. Is this the Beatles? No. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings, learn to fly. That's Blackbird. Did John Lennon write that one? I don't remember who wrote it, but it's the Beatles. I'm on tonight. My hips don't lie. That's a Shakira song. Okay, so I'm not sure what they want for the themes, so we'll just skip them for now. Fly like an eagle. Is it who wrote it? Songwriting? Paul McCartney, John Lennon? I don't know. Anyway. Fly like an eagle. Soar. Let's see if we can get these downs. That might help. Pet food brand. Iams. Early 2000s Fox show set in Newport Beach. The OC. I remember that show. Stringed Indian instrument featured in the Beatles' Norwegian Wood. A sitar. All right. You're so vain, you probably think this song's about you. Okay, I do not know what they want. Stimulated as curiosity. You've piqued my curiosity? I don't know. Interesting. 180 turn informally, like you turn around. Backtrack, I don't know. The second O of YOLO, you only live once. Biblical wearer of fig leaves and namer of animals. Adam. Visually assessed. It's going to be a past tense, but I'm not confident in an ED for a short word being past tense because it could be irregular. Toy that can rock the baby. Huh. Total Request Live cable channel. That's MTV. TRL. Type of rock in Minecraft. Or artery from the heart. The shoot. Aorta? No, that's not right. The aorta is part of the heart, right? I can't remember. Shoot. Boot camp reply. Yes, sir. No, sir. Eyeglasses, informally. Specs. Does this work for the crosses? Sounds in a zombie mode. Or moans. Okay. Scout group is a troop. You're so vain. You probably think the song's about you. Metaverse? Huh. Yeah, it is pretty meta. Maybe it is an aorta. Nervous twitch. Tick. Blackbird singing the dead of night. Oh, so we're sort of being punny here. Crowbars. Never occurred to me that the blackbird could be a crow. Huh. Stimulated as curiosity. You've aroused. But YOLO, it is only. You only live once. Oh, the second O is once. I thought they meant the second. I read it as second. I read it correctly, but I interpreted it as second letter, not second O. And this is aroused. Okay. Sharpness of one's pen, say. Ooh. Wit. Your wit is how sharp your pen is. Secure to a rope as a rock climber. Ooh, what is that word? Can't remember. Misery. Pick a card. Any card. Remedy to treat an ankle sprain. Ice. Wedding words before a kiss. I do. Old-fashioned no. Nah. No. Nay, maybe? We'll see. Style known for swoopy bangs and big feelings. Emo. 182 turn is a Yui. Is that how you would do a Yui? I'm on tonight. My hips don't lie, and I'm starting to feel it's right. A waistline. Visually assessed. Eyed. And whoa makes sense. Toy you can rock the baby. A yo-yo. Oh. Right, I forgot rock the baby is one of the yo-yo tricks. Belay is secure a rope. Belay. Interesting. I did not know that word, actually. The spelling of Yui is always weird. Just making a U-turn in your car. All right, cool. Interesting one today. Took a bit longer. Almost 5 minutes. How'd you do? Let's do strands. Today's theme is out and out. Out and out. I don't know what that means. Out and out, like exactly, like definitely, like huh? Are we just prepositions? I keep seeing the word through, but I don't actually see how we would draw it. Oh, maybe thorough. Thorough. There it is. Literally, lit. No, that's not how you spell literally. Wool. So you're being thorough. You're being exact, or what are other words for that? Complete. So you're thorough. You're complete. Is that an LVE maybe, or Luette? I'm looking for more. I can think of more words. So complete, thorough, done. Do we just have the word done? Veritable. So we have to end. We have to start or end with this L for our spanogram. Dinable. I don't think we're starting with the L. Do we end in wool? I don't know what that would be. So the spanogram and then two more words. Total. Dyed in the wool? I have not heard that expression before. Dyed in the wool. Then utter. Okay. I'm going to look that up. Dyed in the wool. Person with deeply ingrained, unchanging, or uncompromising habits, beliefs, or traits. Okay, cool. Well, how'd you do? Get from bank to coin. We can only change one letter at a time. It has to be a valid word each time. So I think the first goal would be to change this N to be a vowel, because once you have the consonants and vowels in the right spot, it's a lot easier. The other thing to think about is what can we change from, what can bank become and what can coin become? We want to think about both. So coin is a little bit harder to change, I think. Is there another OIN word? Not that I can think of. Loin would work. So I could go to lank, and I have the L in place to eventually do loin. I could do lunk. Lunk's not a word. I thought lunk was a word. We could do. Can we do bunk then? And then buck. I don't know why I wanted to do that. I was just thinking it was. Hold on. Is bant a word? No. Is lant a word? No. Other than loin, is there another option? Coif, I think coif is a word. It's a kind of hat, I think. I don't know if that helps me. I got to change that K to something where I can do AI. Or I need to switch the A to an O first and then do an OI. What would be a good AI word? Bait. I want bant to be a word, but it's not. Can I do kank? I mean, the only thing I thought of is like doing bang, but I don't think that really helps. Well, there's bong. Is bont a word or Kong? Long. We could do long. And then now, still, I need an ONT word. What's an ONT word? Because then I can go. Oh, sorry. I need an A and I need an ANT word. Pant. So pang is a word. And then pant is a word. And then now I can do pate. Oh, pate isn't a word though. Is lant again? So I got the ANT, but now I need to change it to AIT. Which doesn't help. It doesn't help me to change bang to pang to do that. Does it? I don't know. What if I went with dank? I can go Dane and then, oh, not Dane. Oh, that's proper name. Donk. Shoot. I've got kind of the essence of an idea here, but it's not working. Because I want to get to AIT, which will allow me to then, I mean, I haven't really thought this through completely, have I? Can I just get straight to AIN somehow? Yeah, so if I go to ANT, sorry, if I get to AIT, then get to ANT, then AIT, and then AIN, and then OIN, right? That's the goal. So pank isn't a word, but well, bark. Maybe having that R will help. Then barn, actually. Bane, no? Bane is like that. Born. Corn, coin. That has to be optimal, right? Yes, okay. It was nothing like what I was trying, but once I realized I could do bark, then suddenly the door opened wide. Bark, barn, born, corn, coin. Nice. All right, well, how'd you do? Let's spin the bonus wheel and see what we are going to play tomorrow. It will be Word 500, suggested by Nikita Coen's suggested Word 500. All right, so if you'd like to follow along tomorrow, we will be playing Word 500. And that is it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. There is a link at the end of the video that'll take you right to Wordle. And I also have a pinned comment with all the games I played today. And if you enjoyed this, why don't leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.